Hello sir, welcome to World Auto Forum. So Maruti has observed record-breaking performances in terms of sales in August. What are the factors that contributed to that performance?
I think generally the economy has been doing well, and as you know, auto sales are very closely correlated with the overall economic growth. In fact, the correlation factor is very high, 0.986, which is like extremely high level of correlation. So one is economic growth generally. Second, of course, is that there has been an increase in production levels itself. So you would have heard that there were many models which were having long waiting, and there were a lot of pending bookings and so on and so forth. But since July, after the semiconductor component supplies become better, we have seen much enhanced production levels for Maruti as well as in the industry. So the fact that we had booking spending and you could increase production was obviously the second reason. And third reason obviously for August is that the start of the festive season begins in August, and that is in Onam, for example, in Kerala, we have seen almost a 24% jump in retail there. So many such factors combined, and and for Maruti, one specific factor apart from this was that we introduced a lot of SUVs recently, and SUVs have been doing well, as you know.
Right. So how do you maintain the growth graph at this 24% is a good turnover percentage ratio. So when it comes to growth, how do you manage the growth graph with the sustainability practices?
Yeah, so obviously sustainability is actually contributing to the growth. It's not as if sustainability is something which is contradictory to growth. Obviously, in fact, you will be surprised, many consumers now, the criteria for purchase also is sustainability. So it's actually helping, and these two factors, I suppose, are correlated positively, not negatively.
Right. You talked about how people have been getting conscious about the sustainability and environment, but what age group, is it just the younger audience, or is it the millennials group as well who are being cautious towards the environment and the climate?
No, I think it's across, more or less. Probably the younger generation is a little more conscious because that's the flavor of because the world has become more conscious of sustainability, about emissions, vehicular emissions also, and not just vehicular emissions, all pollution. And therefore, I think the younger audiences probably are more tuned to it, but I think from the criteria of purchase, we have found that across all age groups it has been